All right. Good morning. Good morning. It's 10:32, solar eclipse day. Excited. This weekend got to meet some astronauts. Actually, General Duke actually was walking on the moon. He was sharing his experience on that. And then I met another colonel that was on the space station. He just retired last month and just sharing his experience and all that. And sometimes we take it for granted about space, and how hard. I mean, just imagine getting to the moon and the exploration and possibly going to Mars in the future. I mean, you need people who are creative and also these engineers that are very smart, right? I'm not an engineer. But at the same time, it's a lot of mathematics, right? And just timing and everything. So just it was great to hear those stories from, a gentleman that's about my father's age. He's actually 1 year older than my dad. And just to see him speak and be out there and, just be very humble and presenting. And at the same time is just finding that life is very precious and just sharing all those things. So um, let's take it away, Ton.
Hey, good morning, we partners, and happy Solar Clip Days team. Thank you, Daniel, for coordinating the meeting. I'm always amazed how much the amount of work you put in place to run a successful meeting, Daniel. I mean, from sending mass texts out, I was always like, I know you have a system, but I'm sure your system doesn't send those texts, and I get them, and I'm sure the whole team gets them. And like really, the amount of work you put in, I'm really amazed. And it takes a lot to run a successful meeting, and I thank you for that. And going live stream, running videos, and promoting on social media, and that's how I was following Daniel when I first met him. I was, man, this guy runs a meeting every week, and it's a culture I like to be in. And I saw that, and that's the main reason I joined. And so a lot of times, just be out there, show yourself, show your culture, and you'll have followers, on social media or wherever it is. And thank you. I hope you have an amazing weekend. And most of us probably excited to see the total solar eclipse soon here in the next few hours. So we have a couple of announcements to make. Our Texas Dash here in just a couple of days, right? Starts tomorrow at in Austin. The first destination is Austin. Tomorrow, April 9th in Austin. April 10th. Well, obviously after the dash, there's networking events at a whiskey Fierce Whiskey Distillery, right? There'll be some kind of networking event and some drinkings, I'm sure.
So this
Um,
distillery is owned by Andy's cousin,
oh yeah, that's
also an
right. Thank you.
engineer and got into the whiskey business or a distillery business. Yes. So there will be a story to share.
Thank you, Andy and Cindy, for assisting us in coordinating this event for Austin. April 10th, we'll be in Houston, and also there's a networking event following the event. Back to Dallas on April 11th, we'll have a leadership dinner at a Brazilian steakhouse, right, Daniel?
Yes, Brazilian
On the
Steakhouse off of Toway in Frankfurt.
Please register if you have not registered. Please fly in to join us at this leadership dinner if you have not purchased your flight ticket yet. April 12th, we have our dash in Dallas at our We Partners corporate office on Legacy Chase. And obviously, we also have a networking event afterward. Don't miss this event. Come meet our EXP commercial founding presidents, James Wan, and our Alpha Growth leader, Tom Trong, to learn more about the We Partners Network, the commercial real estate, and how we go beyond brokerage. What is special about our brokerage? Why are we so thriving in the industry and one of the fastest growing brokerage? I got the opportunity to attend the Dash last year after meeting Daniel for a few weeks. I took the day off during at that time I was working for corporate, and I was like, I rarely take day off during work. And I told myself, hey, I'm going to take a day off, and it was a very worthwhile because I was there. I had another event I was supposed to go to, but I was like, I'm sticking back, and I got to see Tom, listen to his presentation, super motivational and very very cool guy. Got a chance to meet James briefly in Vegas. Very awesome, great leaders. I've listened to James most Saturday through a commercial Zoom, and invite every friends you know, everybody in real estate, whether they were EXP or not EXP, invite them to join our dash. If you could not attend Austin or Houston or even Dallas, invite your peers, other realtors from other brokerage to come to listen. It was a business changing for me because my mentality at that time, I got through Tony Robbins business mastery. I'm going to open my own business. I'm going to open my own brokerage. But listening to Daniel and the team and then Tom, how you can grow your team within a brokerage, go beyond the brokerage within our organization. And so that changed my mentality of why go through and open my own brokerage, rent, expenses, business expenses, not to mention the liability if you have agents that grew up under your brokerage, where now you're an EXP, you're not a broker. Even you can be a broker, but as far as the liability, that's like off because you're under this brokerage where you can build a team like Daniel and Calvin, over 200 agents, where you can grow, how you can make passive income within our organizations. Okay.
But Stacy was saying if we wanted to stay with her.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Tan. I appreciate it. Paul, you
I got
next?
a couple more.
Oh, you got more? Okay, yes,
Regional
go ahead.
rally. Yeah, sorry. Regional rally. We have a regional rallies coming up at Dallas, April 16th, Houston, April 17th, and in Denver, April 18th. Come meet our founder, Glenn Stanford. He's a powerful leader, all as well as our top producers, our icon agent to learn the best practice from them. Hearing those leaders sharing is very motivational. And especially Glenn Stanford. I got the opportunity to meet Glenn on stage. I didn't go on stage with him, of course, in Vegas. Very humble guy. Got to take pictures with Mr. Stanford in Vegas when I attended the EXP Con. Invite your realtor friends. Come and learn how amazing our brokerage is. It is an amazing. Whether I mean, remind your EXP colleagues to go as well, but especially invite your non-EXP friends to come join us and see how amazing our brokerage, how amazing our culture, and especially our team. And now I want to transition over to sharing our wins for the week. Okay. I can start. I like to start with the wins, and just one of the main reasons of the wins is we're motivating our peers. We're motivating the team, using the wins to motivate others, and how we can help motivate. Because other team members may not have a good week. They may be down, but hearing motivations from other teams, if one can do it, you can do it. And just want to start off with sharing some of my wins. I have a listing last week. So we went through first time doing a professional videographer, and I was nervous, but it turned out really well. I mean, I hired them. If I were to do it myself at home, it'll be good too. I mean, it's don't prevent yourself from getting it done. You can do it yourself on your own camera, or when you get to a certain, you want to make the expense for professional photo videos. It's very well worth it. So I had a 1 minute video done. We listed on Friday. We had an open house Saturday. Went door knocking, print out flyers. Went door knocking. I also hand out my personalized pen for the neighbors because a lot of time when you give your business card, it may get in the trash, but the pen it may say. So like try to make some gadgets where the potential client or guest, neighbor's friend can keep and always see your name on a pen or a keychains or such. So yeah, it was a really successful open house. We got a couple of visitors. Two in particular are interested in me assisting them. They don't have realtor yet. I have a lender, invited a lender to come join us. So the lender is going to be able to pre-qualify these potential buyers. Had two closing last week. That was a big win. And so one closing this week. So, but here's the thing. I'm not trying to brag, but I just want to motivate my peers. And if I can do it, I start off from being a very, very shy guy, very shy. My family never thought I would be in real estate because growing up very shy. Somehow real estate seemed to be my thing. I started out doing just on the side gig and I loved it so much. And even though I had two jobs, but I was working more than full time in real estate, spending extra time after hours at night, wife, kid go sleep, I go back to work. It just, no, I'm not hungry for money. I'm hungry to assist my client, how I can win for my client. And if I can do this, anybody can do it. And it's just really passion, motivation, and motivate yourself and consistent, be able to willing to learn, plug in, attend our meetings, attend our events. And so I just want to end it there. And thank you, everyone. I want to pass it to Paul. I think Paul has his hands raised. Thank you. And I want to make one last comment. I want to thank Paul this morning for don't be shy to reach out. Don't be shy to reach out to your peers, your friend, neighbor, anybody. Paul did an amazing job with the announcement. And I said, Paul, you're so good. I want some tips from you. And please, let's have a talk. So he and I had a little powwow 5-10 minutes before just to kind of help me prep. So I want to thank Paul for that. And like I said, don't be shy to reach out when you need assistance. You're stuck in the contract, just call. Like, if you have commercial deal questions, you may not be specialized, just call one of your peers, Calvin, Daniel, Colin, any of commercial partners. And I just want to end there. Thank you. Thanks again, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you for motivating me. I'm brand new to this industry, and TC, every week when you get on here or I see your postings, thank you for posting, by the way, all of your everything you're doing on social media, because it motivates me, because I haven't done nearly what you've done. And it's fun to watch. So thank you so much for motivating us. You're a huge motivation. And I'll say this, if you're inviting people to the meetings this week, you can invite people that don't have a license. I think this is the best group in the world that treats people that don't have experience great. I've been to other organizations and they were like, "Oh, you're cute. You haven't done nothing yet," And I'm like, "Okay, cool. I won't join you guys." Right. And so please remember that. Invite new people constantly, because this group here, Daniel, I've not had anybody treat me like I was this little bitty thing. Everybody's treated me great. It's been amazing. So please invite brand new people this week. My wins for the week, we signed up for the Making It Rain program through EXP Leads. That started quickly. That started faster than we thought. I think we got about 6 leads. Yeah, about 6 leads that popped in immediately. So we're excited about the Making It Rain program to build our KV Core database and to get us some victories, to do some things that TC's doing and Judy's doing, and both Judy's, and because I can't wait to say, me and Carolyn, I can't wait to say I had 2 closings last week. Yeah, that's awesome. And keep motivating us, brother. But so that was my big win. And the other big win is I talked to 29 new people. I promised y'all I talked to 25. I talked to 29 new people. And I've got a lot of people to follow up with today, because we got to get some people to our Austin meeting. Austin, please push Austin. Get as many people there as possible. So I'm going to be pushing hard for Austin today. So those are my wins for the week. And thanks for letting me talk.
Right. Thank you, Paul. We got Heidi up in Orlando. What's going on?
Hi. I had a interesting week, but I think it was a good win on my part. I had a listing. I'm brand new to this industry also, just like Paul. I had my first listing. It went under contract. Then the customers changed their mind. So we relisted it, and I did 2 open houses last week. The first one was on Wednesday, and nobody showed up because there was a torrential downpour. Florida is very well known for that. Nobody wanted to come out in the rain. Saturday, I went back out, and I'm like, I'm not going to sit here for 3 hours with nobody. So I went out a little bit early, went around the neighborhood, talked to the neighbors, invited them. Found a couple people that actually were interested in moving out of the area into closer to where I live. So had a really good connection with them, shared contact information. I put a bunch of signs, open house, my brand new open house signs all over the neighborhood, just drawing them in, and sat there for 2 hours with nobody. I'm like, no, this can't be happening. And the last hour, I had 3 families come in two were very, very interested. One said that they were going to get with their realtor and put in an offer. So I'm just waiting to get with my mentor to see if that actually happened and how we're going to proceed. So that was my good story.
That's great. That's great to hear. Just keep on being persistent and
That's
going.
right.
And sometimes in our industry nobody shows up. It's okay. But the last hour, because some people leave early, like, no one's gonna come. But at least you got 2-3 leads from that. And of
Yes.
course, your signs are out there, so it's also promoting yourself and you're talking to people. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just you're building up your sphere. That's great.
Hmm.
Thank you, Heidi. All
Thank
right,
you.
Victoria out in Denver, and we've got Judy next.
Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Can you guys hear me okay?
We hear you loud and clear. How's
Awesome.
Florida?
Oh, it's great. Sorry, I can't do the video. Got home like at 2 in the morning, and so I'm a bit of a mess, but hey, it was it was a great time. Had a good time with my parents, my daughter for her spring break. And that really just, reminds me and just makes me feel grateful that, I can do things like that and why I work hard. It's because of, my why, right? My family. And just, even when you're on vacation, you can still reach out and connect with people. And I appreciate Daniel for sending me contacts out in the area. Just really, and then seeing everybody's, posts and tons like listing and everything. That was very motivating. Thank you so much for that. It really gets me fired up. I mean, I've been in the industry a couple years, but the last year or so, been a little bit quiet, but now I'm fired up because of everybody's activity and just this group, especially on Monday, even though, super tired from coming in from vacation. I'm like, I can't miss this. I got to get on. Signed up for the Denver rally. Looking forward to that and going to, invite some friends and partners. And then I love what Paul said too about invite people that aren't even licensed. That's great. Because, a lot of times, other agencies, they're like, no, you're not licensed. You're not, it's almost like they make people feel not worthy. So I love hearing that. That's a great confirmation, to do that, because I know some young people that want to get in, to the real estate business, but they have some reservations about that. I think probably because of rejection in the past. So awesome to hear that. So my win for the week, I have a potential listing with an old client that bought with me a couple years ago. They're going to be moving to Phoenix, so that, and then following up on a couple of other contacts that I made last week. And then I think I'm having like lunch with a potential recruit and a lender partner this weekend. And that's my win or wins.
Perfect. Thank you, Victoria. Judy Wang, hands up. What's going on?
Good morning. So I had couple of open house I did with other realtors this past weekend, back to back, but it was, good seeing that so many, open house, so many people coming. So it shows that the market is getting a little better. And the thing is that having with another realtor, as me as a lender there, I help them answer lender questions when like one client came in that they already have a primary, they want to buy another one, and rent out the other one, how does it rent, gonna cover that as an income, and how are they gonna be able to afford that? They really like that house, so that was a question they have, and so I was able to talk to them about it and then push them to hopefully do an offer on that house. So, and that's something that that I find that I was very how do I say it, and also that you guys say earlier that if open house, you don't know how many people are coming, so at least you have another person to chat with. And so that's my win. I think that I was able to bring value to both open house. And so, and there's a broker open this week on Thursday in Richardson. So if you can visit my Facebook, so I have a broker open this week. So
Free
Perfect. Thank
headshot
you.
too, right, Judy?
I'm sorry.
Right, Judy. Free professional headshot, right? Photos.
A headshot, yes, on that day, yes. Well, the broker open. So if you need a headshot, come, or ask me about it.
Perfect. Thank you. All
Yeah.
right. We got We got Peggy in the house.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Happy almost eclipse. I've lost my voice a little bit, but that's okay. We're getting that back soon. I'm super excited about this week. You know, Team MVP is headed out to Texas Dash. Me and Michael and Paul are in the caravan and really excited about what we have going on. We're collaborating on the drive. We're kind of working on some things to beef up our social media. I've invited a couple of people to the Austin, working on Houston and the Dallas meetings. And I'm just super psyched to be on the team and be part of this group. I'm so inspired by you guys every day. So I'm just, and like somebody was saying earlier, like talk to everyone. I just got an email this morning from a friend of mine that I went to high school with, and her sister is a real estate agent. And she's like, look, I know you, and she's new, and can you talk to her? So I did. I talked to her this morning. She was pretty excited. So I invited her to our meeting on Friday at the office. So we'll see how that goes. But you just never know who knows who. So just talk to everyone and be the person you are, and you'll attract those people. They'll come to you. So I'm super psyched and ready to go. I'm all packed, Paul.
All right, that's good,
Ready
Peggy.
to
Thank
go.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, Keelan, how are you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, unmute again. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Cool, cool. So I am Keelan Drumgool. This is the first time that I've really joined this call. I signed up under Kelvin probably around the first of the year, and just wanted to share that last week I closed my first deal since being with EXP, which is pretty exciting. I've been doing commercial real estate for about 2 years, primarily tenant rep, but this is really the first deal that I closed on my own without having to co-broker with someone else. So I'm excited about that. I also have a strong possibility that I may be getting my first listing as well. So just wanted to hop on and let everyone know that I closed my first deal, and I'll be joining this meeting regularly. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Keelan. Yes, just continue to plug in with Calvin. Let him know what's going on. Let us know what's going on and share. Every Monday we have these wins, and they're just sharing wins. I appreciate you keep hopping on, because plugging in is the first thing as a business partner. We are all partners here. We plug in together, we share, and we continue to grow. So thank you. All right, Carolyn.
Hey, just wanted to share a couple wins. I did an open house this weekend. 3 people came in, 2 with realtors. That's always fun. And then met a nice couple. And at the end, because they've read all this super great NAR stuff, they're going to represent themselves and not have a realtor for buying a house. So, but I gave them my number anyway, in case that doesn't work out for them. And then we started that Making It Rain program and got a lead right away that I talked to, got my lender talking to them today. So they seem really interested. So that was exciting. Very first lead we got off the program. So
All right,
hoping that's
good.
going to work out.
That's good. And all those things, the people who don't want to get a realtor, that's okay. You drip on them like, hey, our company, we're the largest brokerage. We have a lot of listings. So if you want to be on the drip campaign or whatever, you have their information, get their email, you start putting in their KV Core, you start dripping on them because they want to see properties, right? So just provide that value. People just know what they know on the news, and just keep on going. Don't worry. Don't get discouraged. That's good. All right. Anything else, Carolyn? No.
That's it. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Can
Gary?
I say else?
Yeah. Yes,
So
Judy.
everybody's concerned about, and this is a topic to talk about the new NAR settlement and what's going to happen, how we're going to, the buyer doesn't want to pay, the seller doesn't want to pay. So how do we have this type of conversation? So I think that, it's just an idea. Anybody can give me, advice or join or anything. It's about, say, if we come up with, we can come up with a script. We can get together and say, what's the psychology behind the buyers and the seller? And when they think about when they say this, how do we respond to that? When they say this, how do we respond to that? So I think, and that would, if we have a session of that, I think that will help some of the realtors to feel more confident in how to deliver when they ask about buyer's rep or talking on the listing appointment.
Okay. Yeah, so weekly right now, EXP with NAR, our leaders are doing a weekly call. You can hop on that, listen to them on YouTube. If we want to do something collectively here at the office, we can. You guys take charge and deal with, the people on the residential side. Please take charge and get those scripts. I know that we have a new buyer's packet, buyer's presentation in EXP. So please download those information. I know they have scripts going on in the workplace. With all that, there's probably another group. So if you find it, please post it in our We Partners community to share those things. And yes, it's important because I have other brokers that actually reached out to me and they're like, they don't know what to do because they're very buyer heavy, and they do a flat fee with their agents, and they're afraid that their agents are not going to be able to survive. And now they're looking at options. So they've talked to me. I've sat down with them. I talked to another gentleman last week. He has 150 agents. He's on a flat fee. At the same time as that, he's buyer heavy too. Because I asked him, "Are you buyer heavy or listing heavy?" And buyer heavy. So there's an opportunity because when you're talking to people, you got to find solutions. It's not just bring them in, right? Not just because of people join because of our culture. That's a given. But it's also like, what are you providing? What else are you getting the information from corporate or getting the information from We Partners to share with them? Judy, great example of help, bringing that topic up for the agents who don't know how to script or how to deal with that. You guys need to mastermind and get the solution and push it out and share within the group.
Yeah, and I think I will schedule something, together with Cindy but I think also, role play, come in and role play with us.
Yes.
And also a value add for the realtors before they go out and talk to the client.
Correct. So, what I would do a hybrid where we're watching the 30-minute from EXP corporate because they're putting everything out there. Even our Texas managing brokers, they're doing stuff as well. So from there, afterwards role play. So then it's a hybrid. So that's the best of both worlds, is do a hybrid event and go from there, having our leaders support. And then you guys internally as a group, whoever shows up, you guys do something. And you can be in Hearst, you can be in Plano, you can be anywhere. So yes. All right, thank you.
Be a good. Oh, sorry to chime in, Judy. I think that would be a good residential boot camp for us.
Yes.
Yep. Perfect. Other wins, just excited. I'm going to close off with the Texas Dash starts tomorrow. We have Paul's SUV. We could fit a couple more people. He's going tomorrow, Tuesday. He'll be back Wednesday night. So if you just want to go for one night and hit the two cities, please contact Paul. If you want to hop on the We Bus, we do have 3 more seats. We'll go Tuesday morning. We'll come back Thursday afternoon, right? If you want to go for a day trip, Cindy and Andy are going just Tuesday morning and coming back Tuesday evening. So you got options. That's the beauty about, the things. Hey, if you want to plug in, contact Andy or Cindy to do a day trip. If you want to do a overnight trip, you got Paul. But if you want to stay 2 nights and really mastermind and soak it all in, and you have the time and you're investing time, that is the time to be on the We Bus or the Escalade with Calvin. I think we're going to have 2 cars that are going to go because we're filling up quickly. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, contact me, text me what's going on. And leadership dinner. This is you guys. This dinner is for you guys to network with our leaders, to come together, have a nice meal. If you're married, bring your spouse. It's okay. We're just covering the cost because it's like $60+ plus a drink, plus tips. That's why it's $88 for dinner. But you get a nice Brazilian steakhouse. So it's a nice place. And the favorite thing is the grilled pineapple that they do, the roasted pineapple. So That's my favorite. That's what I want to end it with. Please invite for Austin, Houston, and Dallas on Friday as well, as we close it out. The regional rally, it's important. I know that Ton has talked about it. I cannot stress about going to the regional rally. We only have 30 tickets left for Dallas. I think Houston's getting very close to being sold out. Denver's probably getting close as well, and around the country. So I don't know if Heidi, if you got your tickets for Orlando, I know that's sold out. It's important to stay plugged in. So it is 11. We're going to get ready for the solar eclipse. Hopefully the clouds, I'm looking outside. It's still cloudy out there, but you never know. There might be just that one opening for that 1 minute. And that's the hope we have sometimes. But have faith, right? And just enjoy your day on Monday. I know some kids are out of school. My wife's actually picking up my kids right now. They have a half day. Some public schools, I know some people are skipping. Regardless, enjoy your Monday. Also take the time, if you're able to look outside, make sure you have your solar glasses on, and just enjoy the creation that's given to us, the amazing creation that we have around us. Is not always about business, and take that time to reflect. All right. Well, you have a great Monday. I will see you guys in Texas, all 3 cities, but please invite, copy whatever I posted, and repost and share. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.